Welcome to part 2 of the Subjective Discipline in Education Professional Development. In our previous session, we discussed the discipline data that demonstrated that subjective discipline is evident and that it is a problem in our school and in education across the country. In this session, we will look at steps that we can take to address the problem of subjectivity in education, working to create a more equitable learning environment. Before discussing the strategies that will help to eliminate the subjectivity in school discipline, we first need to establish a means by which to track discipline. Tracking behavior adds objectivity by creating a buffer between behavior and referral by requiring a specific number of interventions be attempted before a referral can be written. Additionally, having behavior data, both positive and negative, helps to provide a clearer, more objective picture of the behavior occurring in the classroom. The tool that we will use to track behavior will be ClassDojo. ClassDojo allows teachers to track behavior, positive and negative, in real time. Behaviors are dated and time-stamped, and parents, once connected, can view the behavior in real time as well. For our purposes, we will be aligning the negative behaviors to correlate directly with our school-wide classroom can-dos. Alignment of the ClassDojo behaviors to the school-wide classroom can-dos will help to create a more objective administration of discipline in the classroom, since it provides for a series of interventions before escalating a situation to a referral. This also allows for opportunities for student-teacher relationship building as the teacher engages one-on-one to help the student address their behavior. While teachers will have the freedom to create their own positive behaviors in ClassDojo, they will be required to use the negative behaviors that will be provided to them. If teachers have a suggestion for a change or addition to the negative behaviors, they are to share it with their department chair, and it will be considered in the weekly department chair meeting. Recall that the goals that were stated for this professional development series were to reduce subjective discipline practices and to improve classroom climate and culture. To that end, step 2 is to establish clear and consistent expectations that are always visible to students. Meet CHAMPS. In partial fulfillment of her doctoral degree in her study of the implementation of CHAMPS at a local school, Vanessa Evans, the teacher, stated that teachers who use CHAMPS can expect to experience improvements in student behavior and improvement that establish the context for effective instructional practices to occur. CHAMPS is a model for clearly articulating expectations for how students are to appropriately engage in every aspect of the classroom environment. These expectations are taught explicitly at their initial introduction and are restated at the start of each activity. For example, when the bell rings to start class, the teacher would remind students that bell work is an independent activity. They would then refer to the independent work poster and review the expectation. Students would then begin the activity. The same model is used for transitioning to whole group instruction. For example, at the conclusion of the bell work, the teacher would instruct students to retrieve their materials for the whole group lesson, referring to the whole group poster and reviewing the expectation prior to beginning the instruction. By reviewing the expectation for behavior at the outset of the activity, students know exactly how to behave, and by having the CHAMPS posters visible on the wall, students can refer back to them at any time if they forget. Additionally, when students struggle to meet the CHAMPS expectations, the teacher can objectively refer back to them as well as the classroom can-dos so that students can make an informed decision about their choices of behavior moving forward. Additionally, by having the CHAMPS expectations and the classroom can-dos posted, the teacher can also refer to them to know which course of action to take in a disciplinary situation, and the students will let them know if they don't. This methodology will create a buffer between behavior and referrals, creating a more objective system of discipline and providing opportunities for improved student-teacher relationships and classroom culture. So, what are your thoughts? Will the implementation of CHAMPS help to accomplish our goals of reducing subjective discipline practices in the classroom and improving classroom climate and culture? Share your thoughts in the post survey. This concludes our review of the data end of Session 2 and this professional development series. The survey questions for Session 1 and 2 are contained in the same post survey. You will find the link to the post survey in the Welcome Participant email. If you previously completed the survey results for Session 1, then when you click on the survey link again, it will say you have already responded. Simply click the Edit Your Response link on that page and you can scroll through the survey and pick up right where you left off. Thank you for your participation and have a wonderful day.